Okay, Captain Log. Just kidding. 4:56 a.m. My bus just pulled away. The ticket thing didn't work. He was very nice about it. He said I couldn't. Well, at first he wasn't. It was kind of like a sorry, can't do it at all, and then walked away like he didn't want to deal with me. It kind of stunk. So I sat here on the bench and looked very pitiful. And he finally did, like, after everything was loaded, he walked out and said he was really sorry that he couldn't help me more. And I guess I understand. Just, I feel stupid for, yeah, anyways. So, I've slept 15 minutes thus far. I'm tired. And, yeah. Yep, eyes are somewhat watery now. I'm not crying. I'm not crying, guys, I promise. I'm just tired. So, I have no idea what to do right now. I tried to call my mom because if it's 5 o'clock here-ish, then it's about 7 o'clock there, and she usually wakes up at like 6. But it didn't work, so I'll try back in just a little bit. And then one of the other girls that has a car was giving a ride to one of the other girls from my house to the airport about this time, so I tried calling her, but no answer, so I left a message and a text, and hopefully I'll hear back from both. Mother on the wisdom portion and Bree on the ride portion, because I'd rather not have to spend the rest of the night here till 9 o'clock on this bench, because I wear shorts, and I'm cold, and very tired, and yeah, so I was really, I don't think really, just kind of like, okay, now what, sort of thing, and slightly whatever. So I decided to laugh at the situation. Not really laugh, because it's not coming extremely easy. Well, it's a little easier now, but it just seems kind of strange to laugh at 5 a.m. in the morning at a very not happy situation. But I laugh at the lie that I'm stuck, and it's a bad thing. Because it's not a bad thing to be stuck here, not with a bunch of Bethel students running around. I laugh at the lie that I am, one, missing my flight, and that I'm losing out on all that money. Or even if I do, that God wasn't going to provide for however else I'm supposed to get home. I'm laughing at the fact that I still haven't gotten full healing, and it's not going to come. Ha 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 ha. God's going to give me full healing. Ha ha ha. Breakthrough, please, Lord. Yeah. So, the ticket booth thing opens at 9. The guy said that the next bus leaves at 11, which means I missed my flight at 1. So, I'm thinking of 2 things. One, if I can get to to a place with Wi-Fi real quick, I can call around, ask around, or do some Facebooking with people around here and seeing if anyone's actually going up to Oregon, and can drive me to Medford in time. If not, I want to check out, that's why I want to talk to my mom, figure out if I can get refunded back and not worry about leaving right now, because maybe I'm not supposed to, and I'll just pay extra money to spend the night at the place I'm staying at. I kind of hope not that one. Well, sort of. I mean, there's cool things that could happen, but I'd rather not have to spend more money. So wherever you are, whatever time period you're in right now, sorry, please pray for me. I receive your peace. I accept what you're praying, and Lord's will be done, and it's gonna be good. I have no idea why he's doing this, or why he's allowing this. He didn't give me the wisdom to read and comprehend everything that the email told me, because I'm pretty sure, if I think about it, that it did say that station hours, and I just didn't even think to check to see if it wasn't a 24-hour station, because I just assumed it would be. I don't know why after the whole bus stop scenario, but from way in the beginning. But yeah, thus far I like the drivers of Greyhound, at least the ones I've actually ridden with, and this last one, he's not too bad. At least he was kind enough to say sorry and apologize. But I'm not so fond of Greyhound overall. This Greyhound experience. Buses, no. Yeah. So, just a short little video to kind of have a monologue of this story here. Yeah. I really don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just keep doing videos and see what happens. Try doing spoken word. Or maybe tell a story in the horrible lighting and video work of my iMovie application thing, whatever you call it. Yep. Well, I'd rather not sleep here, and I've kind of got a burst of energy. The sun's coming up soon, so maybe I'll watch that. Yeah. Love you all. I'm sure I do. God loves me. And I just want to say, whatever situation. Is a car? Is that for me? No. Whatever situation, whatever lies I've been like told to you that you know that aren't the truth of God. You know, whether it be like I can't quit, or I'll never lose weight, or I'm totally lost right now and won't find a way. You know, anything like that. Anything that you know, like that the word is contradictory to. Like it's contradictory to that word, to the word of God. Laugh at it. I'll laugh at it with you. Ha ha. Say it right now. If you say ha 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 in a very fun manner for at least a little while, you actually start laughing. It's good stuff. Just letting you know. So, I guess that's it. For real this time. Okay, so a week later, after everything, I am finishing up this update so I can post it and let everyone know what happened. Okay, so the first part of this video that I'm tagging on with this one talked about me being at the bus station and trying to figure out what was going on next. Well, I got picked up by the lovely Brianna, and she brought me back to the house, and for the next, like 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that, I prayed and went and called people and tried to figure out money situations and maybe staying in Medford situations or staying in Bethel or everything, and basically came down to that if I missed my flight, I would at the very least pay about $500 to switch my flight, or upwards to about $1,000, which I did not have, or don't even have ever. Oh, still yawning. My goodness, you would think after a week I'd stop yawning. So I didn't sleep that night. At about a little bit, I think before 9, I got a message from one of the lovely Bethel people, Christina, and she gave me a number to someone else named Margot, who was heading up towards Oregon, and they were going to pass through Medford. And so I gave her a call, and we talked about it, and I had figured out in my head that if we would leave by like no later than 9:30, I could get to the airport in time, and everything would be okay, be all okay. But she wasn't planning on leaving until about 10 and she had already talked with other people about it, so they couldn't really leave earlier because she was bringing others. So I was like, what do I do? So I got off the phone and was just like, do I try to find someone else? Do I try to switch my flight and everything? And finally I was just like, I'm just going to try it. We'll just see what happens. If not, I was going to be blessed with being able to stay with Natalie and hang out with her, which would have been amazing. That was probably the biggest bum about this whole thing, was the fact that I wasn't able to see Natalie and in Medford. And so I got to ride with them all the way up, and I actually slept for about 20 minutes. I think it was something like that. And that was
divine, sleeping for 20 minutes after not sleeping until, like, since 6 o'clock in the morning, or 7 o'clock in the morning the day before. And so, that was probably around 11-ish, and I was kind of nervous at first, but then I just got to the point, I'm like, whatever happens, gotta provide. I did the laughing already, I'll be fine, these people are cool. Talked with them, don't remember half of what we talked about because I was not fully there. And obviously I'm still tired. And got to the airport right as they were boarding. And thank goodness Medford Airport is tiny. And so I got through perfectly fine, went to the bathroom, got on the airplane, everything else went smooth. And first flight, didn't really sleep at all, tried to, just didn't happen. Second flight, I was like, that weird sleep stage where you look like you're sleeping, but you know everything's going on, and you're just like, I can't sleep, but I can't wake up, and you're just having weird dreams, but yet they're not really weird dreams because they're mixed with reality, and so it's just crazy, it was not good. That flight was horrible. But finally we landed, and saw my mama and my brother Ben. They picked me up, and that was awesome. Then we got to hang and go over to a friend of the family's house, the Isaacs, and that was really cool. Had pizza and leftover rice and chicken. It was good. And some ice cream. You never go hungry at that house. It's good. And so we said hey, but it was already kind of late, and so we left from there. It was nice seeing them. Wish we could have stayed longer. But anyways, we left and didn't get to our house until about 2:30 in the morning. I might have slept for maybe like 15-20 minutes on that ride because I wanted to make sure my mom stayed awake too because I knew she was pretty tired on a long day before coming to pick me up. And so we're both just like, we talked a lot about Bethel. It was awesome. So I didn't get home until 2:30. And I guess in that sense, that is the end of the Bethel saga and journey. But I don't think this is the end of my vlogs, because I like the fact that I can keep people updated this way. I don't know how many people actually watch them, but, that I can be, people ask me a lot of what's going on, and just being able to say, here, check this out, because I've got too much going on right now to tell you everything, even though there's so many stories I want to share. Since I have a few extra minutes before I run over, since then, Sunday came, woke up for church, missed Sunday school, but at least I got to sleep for that. I slept for a few hours, then went to church. Then went to Pierce. Pierce was awesome, which is like this music fest in Grand Rapids, Minnesota that happens once a year now, and it was really cool. Went really well. I was introduced to 5-hour energy drinks. That helped me a lot, because pretty much that first portion of Pierce, I was just like, hi, it's so nice to see you today. But the 5-hour energy helped me wake up and take some cool pictures. You can check it out on my Facebook. Yeah. And then after that, one of the bands came on over to Olympus. They're pretty sweet. If you like harder stuff, check them out. Onward to Olympus. I really liked the people. I was kind of nervous because they were going down to Sunshine, which I was too, and so I told them I'd take pictures and watch them. And I was kind of nervous because I hate when you meet somebody and they're really awesome people, and they're so passionate about what they're doing. They're like, yeah, we do this, and they're all excited about it. But then you see what they do or hear it, and you're just like, oh, I don't like that. But what do I say and tell you about it? And so it's kind of like, oh, please, Lord, please, Lord. But they're actually really good. I very much enjoyed them. It was a good concert. And so that was relieving and good. And hello, Onward Olympus, if you're watching. It's my plug for you. Pretty much out of time right now. Went to Sunshine. Exhausting. A lot of stories from there, though, too. Finally slept last night. First real good sleep. And then had a little meeting thing this morning, and now I'm here trying to figure out what I want to do, even though I feel like I could sleep for another 12 hours. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.